members refuse to give up. Family members want to cling on to every sign of life and hope. In fact, they come and look through this rubble day in and day out. The other day, we saw this lady, very old. She was clawing at this debris, at the rubble, with her hands. No gloves, in this biting cold. Her fingers were bleeding, and yet she was clawing at the debris in an effort not to bring out her daughter. Her daughter was no more, but to bring out her daughter's doll. Because every little thing gives hope that yes, they must continue to live on, and if not for their families, but for those who have survived. And that's the story of the volunteers here. There may be pain and grief in their own family, but they're going out to help others. And some of the volunteers we spoke to, some of the people we spoke to, they said that gives them hope to carry on. It gives them reason to live on.
Horrific scenes from Turkey and Syria. Death toll mounting. Indian men and women in uniform toiling with NDRF dog squad comprising of Romeo and Julie to sniff out life from under the rubble.
This bark of Romeo and Julie, the two sniffer dogs, is actually a bark of hope, because this is when everyone around realizes perhaps there still is life. It's very late at night, it's biting cold, but if you look, there are only Romeo, Julie and their handlers and the NDRF team that's on top of this cluster of demolished, of buildings that have been damaged very severely.
Teams of human and canines often work late into the night and even after dawn, racing against time, searching for survivors.
अभी यहाँ पर डॉग ने एक लाइव विक्टिम को डिटेक्ट किया है. उसने क्योंकि बार्क किया है तो प्रोबेबिलिटी हो सकती है, जिसको हम कंफर्म कराते हैं दूसरे डॉग से. और अगर दूसरा डॉग भी बार्क करता है या तीसरा डॉग भी बार्क करता है अवेलेबिलिटी के हिसाब से, उसके बाद टेक्निकल सर्च कराई जाती है. तो वो अपने लोगों को तैयार कर रहे हैं टेक्निकल सर्च के लिए.
Meanwhile, operation is going on in the dark of night in Gaziantep. Several members of NDRF along with Turkish rescue teams are toiling hard to save lives.
We hope rescue the alive people. Yeah.
So the effort even now in this race against time is to rescue people alive, and that is why you notice very experienced machine operators are being used here to remove all the rubble from the path for ambulances to be able to move quickly and to be able to rescue people from the debris here.
The massive piles of rubble are hard to remove, and heavy machineries are being used with extra care, keeping those still under rubble in mind. The locals are pitching in with food and warm drinks, keeping the morale up.
That's such a noble gesture when you see a hot cup of tea or coffee or just a warm word that comes to those who are impacted by this devastating earthquake. I wish you all the best. Please do continue the great work that you're doing here. This is how Turkey is actually coming together.
Turkish rescue workers paid their respects to the countless unidentified who lost their lives.
As a mark of their respect, all of them stood in silence as a mark of respect for those who had died in the earthquake here. While they finished their work today, after paying respect to those who died, they will return once again tomorrow for this task to continue. And this task will continue for a very long time. Not just search and rescue, then it would turn into relief and rehabilitation.
It's Turkey's darkest hour, and these brave souls are doing everything possible to help and heal. With Gaurav Sawant and Kripal Singh in Turkey, Bureau Report, India Today.